You know, it's just the small things that can often make a big difference. Tony Boston and Venetia Boyd from the All-Star Foundation join me now with more on a free upcoming event for young men. First of all, hello and welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you both. All right, so let's talk about this. Talk about grooming our youth for success. Tony, I'll start with you and tell me why you came up with this and why this was important.
Well, it's very important that young men in our community need to learn how to put a tie and a t-shirt, a shirt on, because you know, as me, I work in the courthouse every day, and you see young men busting and saying, that ain't the way to go. You want to be professional, be in life. Appearance is everything to me. Grooming is everything. So we get young men while they're young, and they get older, they can get better jobs. They know things they do in the community. People look at you by perception.
Yes.
And I love to see a man, a young woman, whoever, professional with a tie. A lot of times I don't even talk to people if they're not up to par, because it's about professionalism. When you go to church, we teach them how to go to church, job interviews, how to go TV stations, news. So that's what we're about, grooming young men and great success.
All right, so and we have some video and some pictures from you all, but while we're doing that, let's talk about what is the All-Star Foundation?
So the All-Star Foundation is pretty much, here to do things in the community, bring things in the community that typically wouldn't be available, such as interview preparation, job readiness, different things of that sort.
Okay, and so one of the things, and how long has the All-Star Foundation been around?
Well, I started the All-Star Foundation, this is my first year.
Okay, that's what I thought. You just kicked it off.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
And we hitting the ground rolling.
Okay.
This is our second event, and we got more to come. And all our events are free. And we don't just want to charge everybody, because you know what, people having a hard time right now. So it's a place for every race. I heard a church like that say it in Chattanooga. My friend Bernie Miller.
Yeah,
I got that from him. Yeah. I love that slogan. But the All-Star Foundation is gonna be here. We're gonna keep pushing. We're getting kids in college. We financially getting kids meals at schools. We volunteer at the Avondale Center.
Okay.
We feed the senior citizens, and we do donate food to the summer camp.
I'm the owner of B. Nicole Bartending Services. So I'm going to be providing mocktails for the young men, so that way they know how to properly drink from a glass, in social settings.
Right. And I think that's the thing, because I always say something, and this is something like that my pastor always says about young people, is you have to give them exposure.
Yes.
You have to give them exposure. If they're in the same place all the time, the same environment with the same people, and they don't grow and get that exposure, that's what's so important. So again, really important to talk about that. And as we wrap up, again, just remind us of how people can take part in this, Tony and Venetia, and again, when and where.
Well, they can take part in. I got people donating ties like Giorgio's, Pebbles and Stones Daycare, excellent lawn care. We're gonna let the kids have the ties. So if you want to have got a tie, we're not asking for no money. We're just for a tie.
Okay.
And just drop the tie by Herman's, or you can go to my email, allstarfoundation.com, and be more than happy to assist you. But if you want to donate also, that will help too.
All right, Venetia.
Yeah, so just piggyback off what Tony said, you can go to the allstarfoundation.com. There are links on there where if people want to donate to the foundation itself, not just for the event, but for the foundation itself, they can do that. They can also sign up through to be volunteers and get involved with the foundation and the community as well.
Okay, guys, thank you both so much for this and for all that you all do in the community.